Hi everyone. So, tonight this is nothing to do, this is not a weight diary, this is not anything. As I said, this is a weight loss channel, continuing on my journey and everything, but it is also a way for me to have random vlogs kind of placed here and there, as you've noticed. And tonight I was sitting here and Um, Poppy's gone to bed, and my husband is out with one of his buddies for a little while for coffee. And I wanted to just kind of express myself a little bit. I tend to do that once in a while. I find that in the last probably 6 months, not that our relationship was at all horrible, but in about the last 6 months, my husband and our relationship has been improved dramatically. We have never had a serious problem in our relationship. Like, we've had little problems, like every couple does. And we get in fights sometimes. If you don't get in fights, there's something wrong. But, like, it seems like we got married, we were together for a few years, and it was wonderful. And then we got married, and everything was great. And then there was about 3 months that everything was great, but we were still good to each other and nice to each other, but there we never ever made quality time a major effort in our relationship. We let it kind of slide a bit in the sense of me being down here on the computer and him being upstairs, and we do that. I'm wholeheartedly saying we still do that. But it was even to the point that we love each other romantically and physically and whatever. Like, we love each other entirely. But for 3 months, as much as we love for each other and we're affectionate and everything that you should be, and everything that we felt wonderful, we were not making times throughout the week for each other. Such as, we watch Supernatural, it's our show and everything, and for those 3 months, we never sat together and laid together and watched it like we used to, even once a week, which I know is once a week, but still. We would make plans and do other things, and not that I believe that couples need to spend every day together. I totally disagree with that. I've never been a needy girl. I hate needy girls, and I can't tolerate them that much because I've been in the relationship, because obviously I've dated before I got married other people. I've been in that where I felt like I've needed somebody, but I've never been to the point of girls I've seen who go crazy if they don't see somebody for 2 days. And I understand things, and I don't like it when we're apart. And I do miss him. If he's gone for a couple days, I miss him. But I don't be like crying because I miss him, kind of a thing. The only time I've done that is probably when we haven't seen each other in weeks. And even then, I don't think we've ever actually gone weeks without seeing each other. We went a week before, but we've never gone more than a week. And I could handle that because I knew I was going to see him. But I wanted to just say that probably in those 3 months, we both recognized that we weren't making that a priority anymore. We weren't making us as a couple and those little strings of the web that make the good relationship. We thought that it was really great because we weren't fighting or anything. It was wonderful. But then we realized we need to make time for us as a couple. As much as girl time and like brotherly whatever time, like bro time, is an important factor. And I say that because I'm a very independent person, and I want my friends. I would see my friends every day if I could. But I like including my husband with that. But then sometimes I have my outings with my friends where I just want to see the girls, you know. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with having friends as a priority as well. But as a person who you get married, even before you get married, that relationship should be, you work on friendships, why not work on relationship continuously? And I don't mean work, tire yourself out, because we don't tire ourselves out with it. But we just realized, hey, we're not watching, we're not having movie nights anymore. We're not having that time in the night where we lay in bed and talk like we used to. So in the last 6 months, we've been doing that again. And I felt like, when a band-aid rips off, it rips off quick and it heals and whatever. I felt like the band-aid ripped off then, and now everything is healed. And we feel like we were in that place again, where as a couple, we are a priority to each other. And not that we weren't a priority, because I sincerely, and I understand, I'm going to hear a lot of bitterness about this, because I do every day. All I hear every day is, you haven't been married that long, you don't have kids yet, etc., etc. Well, there are people who are 40, 50, 30, whatever, who get married and who last 6 months. And who, you can't judge anybody at whatever age they get married or how long they've been married, in my opinion. You can be married 2 years and be more mature in a relationship than people can be married 20 years. Or the other way, like there are people who are younger and who are. But I feel in our relationship we're very solid. Because we talk about everything, and we even say the things that to each other, because we're very honest. We say things to each other sometimes that may hurt each other, but we're just getting it out there and just saying it. And that's what makes our relationship, I find, for us. I really feel that's where our strength comes from, because from day one I could be myself, and from day one he was his self. There was no phoniness, there was no, I said to him the first time that my family and we were having dinner, and they said, oh, well, you can get his plate. Well, this is what I mean by my independence. I said, he's 20-some years old, he can get his own plate, he has 2 hands. And he said, hell yeah, I got 2 hands, I can do it. And did it, and we've got along even better ever since, because he totally gets it, and he doesn't mind that. And he does do things for me. I mean, he rubs my feet and my back and just little things like that, that I know it's showing appreciation. But I do the same for him. I find in a relationship, nobody ever thinks about balancing it out. They think about, well, take care of me. Take care of me. Well, you have to take care of each other for it to work. And sometimes you have to do it at the same time, especially during hard things, like hard times. And we've been through not necessarily hardships with each other, but in the sense of families and stuff like that, we have been. And the fact that we've pulled together and gone through things such as this makes, I think that's what built our relationship up and up and up. And I feel every year we're together, we have a new kind of notch to add to the chain of the goodness and the love that we share. Because I've never been with anybody who really, supported me in everything that I've ever chosen, and who I come home and the house is cleaned and I don't have to worry about anything. And I just wanted to sum that up, because I feel that is see, I'm all thrown off now. I feel that was an important factor that helped us grow. And I feel that there is not enough honesty in the world and between couples, and I feel that ruins them. That if you can't express and be yourself, then it doesn't work. And I'm not an expert, and that's what I'm saying, and I sound like I'm trying to be one, and I'm not. I'm speaking about and expressing myself from the experiences that I've shared in my life. And maybe you are needy, somebody is needy, and they meet somebody else who is needy, and it works. So it's all on the experiences that you've had. And in my experience, I feel that women need to be more independent, the ones that are very needy and cling and cling and cling. And they're just going to keep going through guys, and it's just not going to work unless you find somebody who's needy too. But I'm not even saying that because I think that's horrible when people look for somebody who needs, and I don't know. I'm going to stop now because I'm probably stepping on people's toes, but it is just me, and I really do feel that love and commitment and kindness and sharing and everything really is, you get the puzzle in your hand and you need to help build it together. And you need the right person who will help you figure out those puzzle pieces. There's my metaphor for today. So, thank you for watching this random vlog if you've made it to the end of this. And I shall see you guys soon. Weigh-in is not tomorrow, it's Friday, because she changed the meeting day. And I go to the gym one more day tomorrow before weigh-in. I went for 2 hours today, so I'm very pleased. Have a good night, guys.